All right. Well, welcome everyone to I9. I have,
It's Pastor Brian and Pastor Brian
and I'm
today.
Pastor Brian. I'm Pastor Brian, and you're Pastor?
Yeah, that's there's something about being a Brian. It's
Yeah,
just kind
and
of
a Pastor Brian on top.
and a
of it.
Pastor Brian.
It's like a double blessing or something like that. Anyway, fresh back from Africa.
I'm back from Uganda. We
Yeah.
had a nice little trip there the last couple of weeks.
All the parts
And
are there. No extremities.
I'm
or
still here.
Body parts missing from your adventures.
They're all intact at the moment.
That's awesome.
I did manage when I was over there. At one point, I ended up getting a bacterial infection. Ended up in the hospital for just a morning, and then they managed to get all these bags of fluids and so forth back in, and I got back up on my feet. So, but it was feeling pretty rough for about a day there.
But through it all, you had joy.
I had joy. Yes.
Is my
Today,
leading-
I believe, is the unspeakable joy is going to be
Yes.
on today's topic today, right?
Pastor Luke and Christine are delivering the message today.
Yes. We could all use more joy in our lives. That's for sure. And that's kind of part of the
That's why we
season
come
that
here
we're
on
in,
Sunday, is to receive joy.
to receive joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fresh impartation, infusion.
So what else has been going on around here over the last couple of weeks?
Oh, well, we just had something like the ninth hour and,
The ninth hour. How'd the ninth hour go?
Well, I thought it went really well. It was,
For those of you who aren't aware, our ninth hour is like an encounter weekend, a weekend retreat away, and it just kind of gives you that whole introduction to salvation, getting healing out of relationships and deliverance and life with the Holy Spirit. So,
yeah, and I think for myself, like the big thing with that was understanding the importance of just getting away and being with God between prep time and just being on the weekend in that intimate setting. I think, at one time used to be on those every 3 months, and it keeps you plugged in, to the supernatural power of God. And it doesn't mean you're going around taking on, huge evil forces of the world, but just keeping your joy, keeping your strength, keeping, your energy is really important. And I think that's crucial.
Well, I think, I think they're great. And I think that's something I really encourage the congregation, if they, have a season, even just when you're wearied and tired, this is kind of that refresher to your spirit man. And I just encourage you guys when we have the next one, I'm not sure when we have that scheduled yet, but I'd, kind of sign up for one of those and as I get refilled and filled up.
We went away this summer to a deliverance seminar, Pastor Karen and myself. And when you talk about, you get worn down, and I think in a mindset of most of us in the church, we don't want to talk about deliverance. We don't want to even admit that we might need deliverance. So anyways, we go to this deliverance seminar, and Bishop Bob Tacky doesn't even get to put his hands on me. I went down. And all of a sudden, after I got back up, I was laughing. And what really was the result of that was I realized that I was under this heaviness and was being worn down, and there's oppression, there's just this heaviness, and you just feel like you're walking in mud. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the part, right, is just we don't always realize that we need help, but we do need help.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, sometimes our spiritual that also overflow into the natural and the emotional side of stuff. And this is where we kind of get all that wrapped together. So I know we're going to be wrapping up on time here because I know we jumped on a little bit late today. But the service today starting up is going to be on joy. I'm looking forward to seeing Pastor Luke and Christine, preaching on that today. We'll be sharing a little bit more about the trip on Uganda. And I'm going to take this moment, and I believe Pastor Sherry is going to be ready to receive us. So don't forget to light the passion within you.